Parties. Everyone loves a good party. Parties involve music, food, people, dancing, decorations, and so much more. All of these things get your adrenaline pumping, and it just makes parties more exciting. Don't want to go to a party? I know I do. Especially at this age, because around the age of 16, you get your license, and it's leading up to your adult years. What if another country had a nicer party than the American Sweet 16? The quinceañera is a lot nicer and is the coming-of-age party for 15-year-olds. I was interested in the differences between the Sweet 16 and the quinceañera. This explanation of what a quinceañera is will help clarify what these differences are and why a quinceañera is more meaningful than the average American Sweet 16. It involves a young woman coming of age in the Hispanic cultures of Mexico, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic. They all celebrate in different ways. It just really depends on which country you go to. I will explain the importance of the quinceañera, steps provided to give someone a quinceañera, and what happens to the young woman after the party. So what is a quinceañera party? It is the coming-of-age celebration in honor of a girl who is turning 15. This marks the passage into her adulthood. She is about to start maturing faster than her childhood and is about to prepare for the age of 18. At the age of 18 is when they officially call them an adult like the U.S. Around the age of 15, she will start making important decisions in her life, so that is why they celebrate the quinceañera at 15, hence quince and quinceañera. The party itself is just to celebrate her getting older and closer to her adulthood. The quinceañera is very important to Hispanic cultures. Now let's take a look at the steps involved in making the party happen. Guests arrive first. The party will look similar to a high school prom in America. Girls wear prom-like dresses, as you can see in this picture and these pictures, and the guys will wear tuxedos. Then comes dinner. The dinner will either be a buffet, like you can see in this picture, or it'll be a sit-down, kind of like a restaurant, where waiters will serve you. It just depends on how wealthy the family is. Then there will be people giving toasts to the girl out of respect for her as she grows up. Then there will be a father-daughter dance, which will lead everyone else to eventually start dancing. After a while of dancing, they'll bring out the cake, and then they'll eat cake, and then go back to dancing. And then finally, there's the last song. The girl will dance with the most important people in her life, which will include her friends, family, or if she had a boyfriend or whatever. Typically, clearly the party is meaningful for all who attended, and it's fun. But what happens to her after the party? From slippers to heels, during the party, the girl had a grand entrance where she started off in heels, and then her father took the slippers off and replaced it with heels, as you can see in this picture. It represents slippers as childhood, and as she puts the heels on, it represents all the responsibilities that she's going to have to face as she becomes a woman. Her life will not change after the day after the party. It will take several years for her to develop the characteristics of a strong woman and all the choices she makes in her life, along with the experiences she will go through. Of course, all the quinceañeras are different through different countries, families, cultures, etc. But this does give you an idea of what happens to her after the celebration, which is the challenges of life. A quinceañera is the coming-of-age party for a young girl who is turning 15 to step forward towards womanhood from childhood, literally. I hope I have enlightened you on a different cultural perspective by explaining the importance of what a quinceañera is and the new woman she's going to become after the celebration. So if someone were to invite you to a quinceañera, I would definitely go because now you know all about them and they're a lot of fun.